top of it, you know what I'm talking about? I just ran across the video. Kevin Samuel says, "Don't." What did it say? Stop trying to find your manhood through your schlong and your Johnson. But I ain't gonna say too much on it. I'm gonna let him tell you what he said. First off, fair use, and I'm gonna roast what he's saying. And I'm gonna preface this by saying, yeah, you saying a lot of fruity stuff, Mr. Fruity Freddy. I don't think you're gay, but you're not helping men at all. At all. Really, you may be pushing a LGBTQ agenda amongst men. Well, now, if you're LGBTQ, then I don't believe that you should be talking to heterosexual people about heterosexual issues. Because heterosexual people shouldn't be talking about LGBTQ community issues. Let each side deal with each other. But I'm going to let Kevin Samuels say what he said about this situation. Again, fair use.
Stop trying to find your manhood through your dick. I want you black men to imagine a world where I did this. Snap my fingers. Thanos, Reality Stone, and away goes your penis and your balls. Every last one of your black dicks goes away. Then what are you? Your testosterone levels stay, your muscular levels stay, everything else remains, but your dicks are all gone. Where are you? What kind of man are you? Far too many of us black men try to make our masculinity and manhood through our dicks. We spend an inordinate amount of time in our youth trying to fuck our way into manhood. That's why you got so many young guys who aren't even where they should be, thinking, I can fuck my way in, I can make her this. And where do you rank amongst other men?
I'm going to stop it right there. Now, first and foremost, a 6-year-old boy has a penis. Okay? So the fact that a penis makes you a man is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. And so for him to say that about black men, oh, you trying to fuck you? Who you fucking your way into manhood? There's nothing you can do except pay your dues in order to become a man. That's it. Dudes gotta be paid to become a man. And having sex with a woman ain't got nothing to do with no manhood. 16-year-old teenagers are having sex. So for him to say that as if he's saying something slick, as if he's saying something, you understand me, that's profound, then there's nothing he said that was profound at all. Now, if you say, well, I gotta take the man at his word. Then he asked, what do you rank among other men? Well, let me break something down to you, damn fool. If you take away the man's ability to a heterosexual, well, any man ability to have sex, he can't do nothing but be productive and lose his mind at the same time. George Washington Carver, a great scientist, a great, if you ever go to an automotive plant, it was named George Washington Carver named it the plant. Why? Because he was talking to peanut plants. He was talking to peanut plants. He didn't have a wife. So during this spare time, he just taught the plants, talking to peanuts, peanut butters, and all this because he didn't have nothing else better to do with his time. And like I said before, it's all about the way you rank among men is really what it comes down to: sexual access to women. But if you ain't got no genitalia, and let me break this down too. Let me and I don't want to go no. If a man didn't have the ability to have sex, and I don't think that was the point he was. Well, I don't know. He don't know shit about nothing. A little something, but he ain't know nothing. If a man has no genitalia, no sex, no nothing, you're bored. And people say sleep isn't a cousin of death. Well, boredom is a sibling of death. So you live in a bored life. And so where you rank among men, I don't care what they make. I don't give a damn about what they make. Because we all gonna die. Period. We all gonna die. And that's the way it is. And if you talk about no genitalia, you die in misery. What you are essentially saying is you trying to minimize the importance and the influence that women have on men. Yes, it is a man's world. It's a man's world. And any women who gonna be honest will understand that. But you got to know women make the world go round. That's just the way it is. If there were no women on earth, but I ain't gonna say no women on earth. If every man genitalia fell off tomorrow, barbers will go out of business. The luxury automobiles will go out of business. Rolex will go out of business. Everything luxury will go out of business. Why is that? Because men will not be buying those objects. Men will be buying those $500,000 watches for what? Men will be buying Lamborghinis for what? Men will be buying no matching homes for what? Porn, you can't even jack off. The porn industry will cease tomorrow. Because, matter of fact, men won't even go to the gym. Because men do what they do because of women and sexual access to women. Let's not get it messed up. You can't have sex. You can't sex your way into the manhood. You got to pay some dues. You got to go through a rites of passage. And rites of passage has nothing to do with your genitalia. Nothing to do with that. And once you paid your dues as a man, and then you can be a man. And other men when you are faced with other men that met, and once you come into the presence of another man, you are respected as a man. So, and your money don't make you a man. Your career don't make you a man. Now I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna say fair use again. Come on with it.
We're the only group of men who walk around with our dick thinking that makes us a man. Go around to other groups of men. They don't have to walk around and hire the CEO, hello, or whatever the accents you want to put in. They are not judged by their penis, their ability to fuck. And we have bought into this shit. Stop it. Stop leading with your dick. Stop leading with your game. Stop leading with your mouthpiece. That's why I said lead with your wallet, which is your resume. Who you are. I don't hear as many young Asian men.
Lead with your. That ain't who you are. That ain't your resume. Is not who you are at all. You're not a scientist. That's something you do for a living. You're not an attorney. You practice law for a living. What you do for a living is not who you are as a man. Because what you do for a living can change. I.e., let's take Kevin Samuels. He was in sales. Now he's a content creator. Now, well, he was a salesman for the Yellow Pages. Now he creates content for YouTube. So if the man who was in sales is the same man who creates content, the man didn't change. How he earned his living changed. And I'm willing to tell you this from experience. What you do for a living can change in the blink of an eye. You can be an engineer in a startup. You could, create an app. The app doing stand afloat. And so far so good, you have a job. Somebody come buys them out. Now you no longer the engineer. Now, now you're in marketing. Now you in graphics. Is your manhood? That's why I say your manhood should not be attached to what you do for a living. But we have a saying in the South: you a man before you anything. Before you a pastor, a sock salesman, the rose man in the club, you a man first. And now he's saying, well, don't lead to a woman with your mouthpiece, with your game. Well, damn fool. However it starts is how it's finished. So if it ends with your wallet, if it starts with your wallet, it's gonna end with your wallet. And if she choosing you, what you do for a living, another man can just come along, or your boss can come along and take your woman. Can take your woman. So I was finna go to bed, man, and go debunk this, whatever it is, damn fool said. Other men ain't gotta do this with their women. Just their women. I don't tell a man how to run this game. That's your game and that's your woman. But the fact of the matter is who you picking. If you may be picking a woman to where you have to use your resume to attract her. Then you may pick a woman. You may have to use your game, your personality, your swagger, how you do things, how you say things, your demeanor, your hygiene, your looks, your smile, your shoes, your hands. All that may matter to a woman. You don't know. Nobody knows. But if you got to use your money, if you got to use your money, if you start with the money, it's going to end with your money. And far as I know, you understand me, it sounds like to me, it's a whole lot of tricking going on. Tricking means you buying validation. So now, if you want to be a quote unquote man who buys a woman validation and you got to be judged by other men, you a very, very weak man. You're a very insecure man, and to that woman, the insecurity gonna show. Look at you judge how you rank among other men. Who gives a damn? You ain't got no penis. Who gives a damn? No, man. Hey, man, the penis made the life worth living. You have business and you got recess. You're on the recess at the end of the day after you done worked. So, with that being said, I just had to get y'all the information. And people say, "Oh man, you hate Kevin. He's the greatest. He's the greatest of all time." He said he ain't said. Don't tell me what he said. I just played for you what he said. And for as I know, a man say what it mean and mean what he say. You understand me? So, again, Kevin, I mean, I don't know if you were just trying to get my attention. But fellas, yeah. I told you what to lead with. When it comes to a woman look at three things before you can say anything. She look at your smile, so take care of your teeth, your shoes, make sure they're decent, and your hands to make it like you care about yourself. Because a woman can care about a man who cares about himself. So, all right, that'll be it. Talk to y'all later. Don't start with no game. Like a woman really, really gonna be interested in the concrete engineer. Oh man, talk to y'all later. Thanks for y'all time.